Hi everyone, my name is Tatiana, and it is currently 3:19 in the morning. I'm here because I obviously can't sleep. I deal with insomnia, and along with that, I deal with overactive thoughts. So my mind is always thinking 24/7. I'm going to come out here and talk about a serious topic that I think affects the majority of the people, and that is depression. I deal with depression, anxiety, and PTSD myself. Growing up at a rough childhood, that mixed in along with a traumatic event that I dealt with a few years ago, that combined, it made me uncontrollable. And by uncontrollable, I mean like I had mood swings. I was very bitchy most of the time. I was like lazy. I was just wanting to sleep in all the time, like just be in bed 24/7. I didn't have any motivation. I didn't have anything, and it made it really hard for me because I love going out. I love going on walks. I love having fun, but instead I stayed in my room, and that's basically what I did. I just slept. In description, I am not a professional. I am not telling you to do these things that I do. I'm just simply giving you advice so that I do myself in order to help with what I'm dealing with. I did go to a therapist last year, and let's just say it didn't go well. I struggled a lot, and I felt like instead of helping, it made things worse. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't actually think it was helping me at all, and it wasn't, honestly. I think everybody's different when it comes to that. I never went back to the therapist. I honestly just decided to talk it out with a close friend or with a parent. My mom, she's my best friend, so I always tell her about everything. I always tell her, and she knew what I was exactly going through. So her just being there for me and help and giving me advice and saying that she wants the best for me, that immediately helped me out. I don't know what I'd do if it wasn't for her. Also, part of the reason I felt deeper into depression was because a few years ago, my dad passed away. And for those that know how it feels like, losing a parent is tough. Very, very tough. It's like you're losing a piece of yourself, and it makes things very hard because you feel like you're no longer a whole. There are basically a couple things, like I said, I do in order to help myself. And number one is reading. I love reading. I absolutely love it. I'm a huge fan. When I was younger, I didn't. I absolutely hated it. But as I got older, I started understanding that reading actually takes me to another world. Then as soon as I'm reading the book, I imagine that in my head, and it's like I'm visualizing a movie, or I'm visualizing that I'm there within the book, and I get excited. So I would definitely recommend for those that don't like reading, or that do, to at least grab a book every now and then, every so often, and just place yourself in a quiet space and read. It doesn't mean you have to read the whole book. Just read a chapter or two, or even a couple pages or so. But slowly start off. Number 2, meditating. I'm the kind of person that likes to be in a quiet space. Whenever I'm in a quiet space, my mind just starts thinking all these things. I tell myself, push those thoughts to the side, let them go, and think about something else. And then I'll start thinking about my dog Bella. Like how beautiful she is. Like how amazing. She's been with me for so long. She's been through my ups and downs. She's my baby. And then after that, I start taking deep breaths. Breathe in, and I breathe out. And I do that. And I just relax. And slowly but surely, those horrible thoughts that you had to yourself, you push them away. They go away. And after a few minutes of just peace and quiet and breathing in and out, I feel very relaxed. I try to remember to do it at least twice a day. I would recommend starting off slow and doing it at least once a week or twice if you could. And then eventually it'll become a habit. Number 3, going on walks. Going on walks because, well, to tire you out. I went on a walk earlier today for about a mile or so. And when I got home, I'm not gonna lie, it wore me out. It wore me out. Normally, I used to be the kind of person that loves to go for like 2-3 miles. But now, after so long of not going on walks, I slowly getting back to it. I decided, well, let's start off. And now I'm at a mile. I just love walks. I put on my headphones. Sometimes I get accompanied by my dog Bella. Or sometimes it's just me. Number 4, being surrounded by your loved one. I have a boyfriend. He is the most amazing, supportive guy I've ever had. He is just there for me. Currently, he's away on a business trip, so he's been gone for almost 2 weeks now. I really miss him. I really do. And whenever I'm feeling down, I know I could just go to him and talk it out. This is a first for me, and I just have to say that it's very new. I wasn't supportive of the idea at first. I hated it. I hated talking my problems out. And I'll tell him, hey, I'm sorry. I'm not feeling good. I'm sad. Just the other day, I broke down. I completely broke down, and it was hard because at that moment I felt like I was alone, and I just told myself, hey, it's okay, he'll be back. And he told me this morning, but I told him that I broke down, right? And he told me, next time give me a call. It doesn't matter what time of day it is, it doesn't matter what time of night, give me a call. You know I'm here for you. Last but not least, focus on yourself. While I'm facing this, I tend to put myself last. I put others ahead of me. I don't put myself in my mental health at where it should be. A few days ago, I finally decided to spoil myself. I live in a small town, so I went to a bigger town, which is about 2 hours away. I decided to get my eyebrows. I decided to pluck my eyebrows. I decided to get a wax. I'm sorry, I'm not currently wearing any makeup because obviously it's early in the morning and I don't want to sleep with makeup on. And if you do, that's your choice. No judge. I decided to curl my hair. For this first time, like in a while, I felt completely happy. I love pampering myself. That was very nice. So I would definitely recommend that. I would advise you, pamper yourself. You know, make yourself beautiful. I'm pretty sure you're all beautiful. But do it. Remind yourself, hey, you know what? I'm not what my mind thinks I am. I'm not ugly. I'm not anything except beautiful. Those were my tips. I'm actually gonna go read a book for a little bit and then try to fall asleep. Oh, and I also do this, but I don't know if you guys like listening to sounds or music while you're sleeping, but I love to. That's my thing lately. That's been my thing. Look up rainforest sounds or rain and thunder sounds. Keep it during the night. Keep it while you're sleeping. It's very calming, very relaxing. All to know that you're all beautiful, and to remind you that you're not alone, that there are others just like you. I'm pacing myself because you can also do it all at once. Then you overwhelm yourself. Get to know yourself better, and eventually you're gonna know what a difference. So anyways, thank you for listening, and like I said, this is my first ever video, so if you want to hit the like button or subscribe, go ahead and do it right below. And thank you so much for